Welcome back to Bike Hub. Today, we're diving deep into one of Suzuki's most iconic motorcycles, the new 2026 Suzuki VanVan 200. Known for its retro charm, lightweight design, and easygoing personality, the VanVan has always been more than just a motorcycle, it's been a lifestyle machine. For decades, the VanVan has captured the hearts of casual riders, commuters, and adventure seekers alike. And now, in 2026, Suzuki has reintroduced this classic with modern upgrades, fresh styling, and improved performance. In this video, we'll explore the design, engine specs, features, ride experience, and why the VanVan 200 continues to stand out in today's motorcycle market. So, let's get rolling. A brief history of the VanVan. Before we talk about the 2026 model, let's take a quick look at where it all began. The Suzuki VanVan first appeared in the early 1970s, instantly recognizable with its fat balloon tires, scrambler-style bodywork, and minimalist appeal. It was built as a versatile machine, something you could ride through city streets, sandy beaches, and country trails without hesitation. In the 2000s, Suzuki revived the VanVan 125 and later the VanVan 200, which became a cult classic, especially in Europe, Asia, and Japan. Riders loved its approachable seat height, quirky styling, and smooth ride. While it was never a high-performance machine, it was a motorcycle that invited people to just enjoy the ride. Fast forward to 2026, and Suzuki has given the VanVan a new life, blending nostalgia with innovation. Design and styling. The 2026 Suzuki VanVan 200 retains its signature retro silhouette, a flat seat, rounded tank, and those chunky oversized tires that give it a playful, rugged look. However, Suzuki has refined the design with modern touches. LED lighting front and rear, with a circular LED headlamp that maintains the vintage aesthetic. A slimmer, more sculpted fuel tank with retro-inspired paint schemes, think bold two-tone colors and classic Suzuki graphics. The seat has been reworked with premium cushioning, making it more comfortable for long rides. Lightweight alloy wheels replace the older spoke design, though Suzuki offers spoke wheels as an option for purists. The bike looks like it just rolled out of the 70s but feels right at home in 2026. Engine and performance. At the heart of the 2026 VanVan 200 is an updated 199cc, single-cylinder, fuel-injected engine. Suzuki has tuned this motor for reliability, smoothness, and efficiency rather than outright speed. Power output. Around 17 horsepower at 8,000 RPM. Torque. Roughly 15 Newton-meters, giving it enough low-end grunt for urban rides and light off-road fun. Cooling system. Modern oil cooling paired with fuel injection for better heat management and fuel economy. Transmission. A 5-speed gearbox that shifts effortlessly, ideal for both new riders and experienced motorcyclists who want an easygoing ride. The performance is modest, but that's exactly what the VanVan is about, a stress-free riding experience. Whether you're weaving through city traffic, riding along the beach, or exploring countryside roads, the VanVan delivers smooth, predictable power. Handling and comfort. One of the VanVan's biggest appeals has always been its ease of handling. The 2026 model continues that tradition. Low seat height. At just 770 mm, it's accessible to almost any rider, making it perfect for beginners. Wide, balloon tires. These provide stability on sand, gravel, and uneven roads, giving the VanVan its go-anywhere personality. Lightweight frame. At around 128 kilograms dry weight, the bike is nimble and easy to maneuver. Suspension setup. Telescopic front forks and twin rear shocks tuned for comfort, not aggressive riding. Riding the VanVan feels effortless. It's not about pushing limits, it's about relaxing and enjoying the journey. That's why so many riders describe it as the smile machine. Technology and features. While the VanVan keeps its retro charm, Suzuki has upgraded it with modern technology. Digital analog instrument cluster. A mix of a classic speedometer needle with a digital screen for fuel, gear position, and trip meter. ABS braking. A 2-channel ABS system for safety, especially helpful for new riders. USB-C charging port, for powering up your phone or GPS on the go. Smartphone connectivity optional. Suzuki offers a Bluetooth add-on that connects your phone for navigation and ride stats. It's simple, practical, and keeps the bike relevant for today's riders without going overboard. Riding experience. So, what's it like to ride the 2026 VanVan 200? In the city, it feels light, flickable, and stress-free. The upright seating position and wide handlebars give you confidence in traffic. The engine delivers smooth power, making it perfect for commutes and casual weekend rides. On light trails or beachside paths, those fat tires come alive. You don't need to be an off-road expert to have fun. The VanVan makes every small adventure feel exciting. But let's be clear, this is not a high-speed highway cruiser or a hardcore adventure bike. The VanVan is about casual fun, simplicity, and freedom. It's perfect for beginners learning to ride, commuters who want a stylish, practical bike, riders who value fun over horsepower, nostalgic enthusiasts who appreciate its classic charm, customization and accessories. Suzuki knows VanVan riders love to personalize their bikes. That's why the 2026 model comes with a wide range of accessories. Luggage racks and panniers for touring. Crash guards and skid plates for light adventure use. Retro-style mirrors and grips for extra vintage flair. Custom seats and graphics kits to make it your own. There's even a scrambler kit option, with high-mounted exhausts and off-road accessories, making it look like a true retro trail machine. Price and availability. Now, let's talk about the numbers. The 2026 Suzuki VanVan 200 is priced very competitively, aiming at entry-level and mid-market buyers. Depending on the region, it's expected to cost around $4,200 minus $4,800 USD. This makes it one of the most affordable and stylish bikes in Suzuki's lineup. Availability will roll out gradually, starting with Japan, Europe, and Asia, followed by North America in early 2026. Competitors. The VanVan 200 sits in an interesting niche. Its competitors include Yamaha TW200, similar fat tire design but slightly more rugged. Honda Trail 125, more adventure-focused but with smaller displacement. Royal Enfield Hunter 350, bigger engine but heavier and more road-oriented. What makes the VanVan stand out is its blend of retro styling, lightweight feel, and everyday practicality. It's not trying to be the fastest or the most powerful, it's all about personality. The VanVan lifestyle. What truly sets the VanVan apart is its lifestyle appeal. It's the kind of bike that makes every ride an adventure. Imagine riding along a beach at sunset, cruising through narrow town streets, or exploring countryside roads. The VanVan invites you to slow down and enjoy the ride, not rush through it. It's also a bike that sparks conversations. People notice it, smile at it, and often come up asking, "What bike is that?" For many, owning a VanVan isn't just about transportation, it's about being part of a unique community of riders who value simplicity and fun. Final verdict. The 2026 Suzuki VanVan 200 is more than just a re-release. It's a reminder that motorcycles don't always need to be fast, aggressive, or overloaded with features. Sometimes, all you need is a simple, reliable machine that makes you smile every time you ride. With its retro styling, modern upgrades, approachable nature, and affordable price tag, the VanVan 200 is the perfect bike for anyone who wants freedom without pressure. It's a motorcycle for the soul, not just the road. Outro. So, what do you think about the new 2026 Suzuki VanVan 200? Would you choose this fun, retro-inspired machine as your next ride? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Bike Hub for more motorcycle reviews, news, and riding stories. Until next time, ride safe, ride free, and remember, sometimes the best rides are the simplest ones.